Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. It's Brandon. You're looking at my upper power day from today. Starting off with incline bench press doing 5 sets of 5. Now I kept the weight static at 225 pounds. I hadn't done a 5x5 in a long time, so I wanted to make sure I could get all reps and sets today, focusing on form and exploding on the way up. Now when I walked into the gym today, I got a really weird vibe, something strange, and it took me a couple seconds to figure it out, but they weren't playing any music. Now normally this wouldn't really bother me, and it still didn't really bother me as is, because I always wear headphones, but honestly, if you've ever been in a gym and you're used to pumping some bad music, like some Call Me Maybe or some Justin Bieber, not that I would ever listen to those things, but it's really freaking weird, really quiet, too quiet in fact, seemed like a library and it was just awkward feeling. Now one of the things I also worked on today on a couple of these sets was the degree at which I tucked my elbows. When I first started benching when I was a teenager, I had my elbows flared out all the time, and this really led to a lot of shoulder pain and also probably some of the development of my shoulders that you see today, where I'm very front delt heavy. So one of the things I've been trying to work on over the past year is kind of tucking my elbows more, going for more of a powerlifting stance, and I found this really alleviates some of the stress that puts on my shoulders. So that's going to wrap up my 5x5 for bench. Ideally I'd moved on to bent over barbell rows, except there were no space available to do so. So I use this machine, which is called an MTS row machine. Now it also is a pain in the butt setting up the camera, only because I typically latch onto some existing equipment, but there's nothing really close to get a good angle on, as you see the woman's bathroom behind me. So instead you get this nice view of this plant near the entrance of the gym. I will tell you, even though this plant is aesthetic as shit, that it's fake, it's plastic, those leaves aren't natural, bro. So moving on to my last set, which make 4 total for my back movement. One of the changes I made in this upper-lower split was in the past I would do 2 chest movements, then 2 back movements. In this case, I alternate chest back, chest back. So after this, I'll be moving on to another chest exercise, in which case I chose to do a machine press. I know sometimes you guys ask, why don't I use dumbbells or something like that? And honestly, I just feel this a lot better in my chest. Did 3 sets of 8 on this, each set increasing the weight. My last set here, you'll see I kind of struggled towards the end. That's good for me because now I know where to kind of place this in my routine and where to start with the weight. Even though I've been on this routine for about 2 weeks, I usually take a couple weeks to get acclimated to any new routine and kind of figure out where I need to start for my weights based off the reps I'm going for.